What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. In the last episode, we won the draft, fortunately. Although it says I've got no draft history there. What the hell? There we go. So we're 4 drafts in a row, a record of 23 and 5. Not too bad. Hopefully we can pick up another dub today. That would be quite nice. I've had a good weekend league. I'm feeling good on FIFA right now. As long as we get a formation that I'm going to be comfortable with, which we haven't really. I feel like I rely heavily on two-striker formations, but the 4-3-3 is a good formation as well. So we'll take that and see what we can do with that. And we're going to start off with Eden Hazard in there and Mane. I've used Eden Hazard's loan card in Champs over this weekend. He is phenomenal. Maybe that stamina, agility, balance, and base pace is one of the main reasons why. So I'm going to ignore Mane on this occasion. We're going to take Eden Hazard. He's going to be our captain. And guys, if you could drop a thumbs up on the video, it would be very much appreciated. As our striker, oh, I might go for Wilfried Zaha there. I know Willian Jose links to Eden Hazard, but we'll go for Wilf there. No problem at all. He'll be good off the bench in any sense. And we've got some other good choices here. Could go with Mohamed Salah, who is very good and links. I'm going to take this Gareth Bale card, though. I haven't used him really yet, and people tell me he's amazing. So I want to take him and test him out. If we can just get Karim Benzema now in the draft anywhere else, then we'll get that perfect trio of Real Madrid up front. In midfield, I suppose Aaron Ramsey could be the one. He's got the artist chem style, which doesn't really matter. We'll change the chem styles around. He's got really good stamina, decent dribbling, decent passing, and decent shooting. He's one inform away from being brilliant, I think. But we're going to take him anyway because he obviously does soft link to Gareth Bale on that right-hand side, which will get Bale 7 chemistry no matter what. And that's perfect, isn't it? Andrea Pirlo coming in there as well. That 5-star skill moves, gets a link to Zaha as well. Again, a chem style that doesn't really benefit him all that much. He's got the, what is that, Architect? Yeah, Architect there with the physical. Isn't that what actually Ramsey had, Architect as well? Never mind. But yeah, we're in a good spot now, and a good Serie A right back could really see us doing well. But a Modric or a Cruz here would be quite nice. Didn't quite get one of those. I could take Arthur. Again, another Architect chem style. What's going on here? Arthur's actually got a really good card in terms of like the specific stats for the area that he sits in. 4-star skill moves. Really well-rounded dribbling, brilliant short passing and vision without a chem style, and decent defensive stats as well. So I actually don't mind taking him too much. And of course, he gives Eden Hazard that soft link. So a bit of a hybrid coming in here. I'm going to take the goalkeeper first, just so I know what defenders I'm working with. And I'm going to take the fullbacks as well before I take the centre-backs. Yeah, see, here's the problem. We don't really have much going on here. I want to take Farman, I think. We're going to go for the Premier League goalkeeper. German as well, so links to lots of other players. And then here we could take Carvajal and go for La Liga down that right-hand side, or even Sergio Roberto, and then link Arthur down there, which would give him full chem, but I really don't want to use him. The other alternative is taking this Kyle Walker with a shadow and going for a full Premier League backline, or an icon would be quite nice. Ooh, Laurent Koscielny with a shadow isn't the one, is it? He would be hard to link as well. De Ligt, however, would be nice and easy to link. He'd strong link to Aaron Ramsey. It would mean Eden Hazard doesn't have full chemistry. Oh no, wait. It would mean Zaha doesn't have full chemistry. But I still think that might be one of the best choices. Other than that, we could take Joel Matip. He's got good reactions. Decent defending. Not the best physical for stamina or jumping. But he is nice and tall at 6'4" with a shadow chem style. So that big defensive boost. Let's go with Matip. Let's stick to the Premier League theme down this down in this back 4 here. And what else do we get? We get Otamendi or Gabriel Paulista. Obviously not Premier League Paulista. We'll have to take Otamendi. I'm not happy with his 2 centre-backs at the moment. And then in at left back, oh, Javier Zanetti. Very nice indeed. So that's a good squad to start off with. Not enough outstanding players at the moment, sadly. We really need to get 1 or 2 more incredible attackers or midfielders, and at least 1 super back like defender. So I guess we take Alisson here. Could take Alisson or Edison, but yeah, we'll take Alisson. We'll pop him in. Just a much better goalkeeper to have in there, which is obviously quite nice. We'll also take João Cancelo, and I will play happily. I will play happily Kyle Walker in at centre back. as long as we get 100 chemistry on the team overall. I don't want to play him off chem on like low ranking. So just want a chem style here. We'll take the Costa for that Hunter chem style. Here come the midfield and attacking picks. Hopefully some nice players will pop up. So we get De Jong. De Jong, it doesn't get any benefits compared to Ramsey. It offers the same links to Bale. Gets the same links from Bale and Pirlo. But we could put Arthur. We could link. No, see, it doesn't work because of the middle. We need Pirlo to link everyone together. The question is De Jong better than Ramsey? And I think the answer is yes. I think he is. So we'll take him. We'll pop him in that center of the park for the time being, until we can potentially get another good alternative in there. And our next pick is pretty dead. So we'll take. Is that a powerhouse there? Passing and defending. Doesn't really matter. We'll take Lazari there anyway. Not that he matters. Right, come on. 2 big attackers. I need Ronaldo. Any striker, any solid striker will go straight in there. And there it is. Kylian Mbappe goes straight up into that striker role. Zaha comes off. Now that attack is deadly. Hazard, Bale, and Mbappe, brilliant. Arthur, Pirlo, and De Jong in midfield, very good. Zanetti and Cancelo, brilliant. Alisson, brilliant. It's literally Otamendi and Matip that are letting my draft down right here. So if I can get one good defender to put in there instead of them, that would be an absolute dream. Let's see if we can get something here. I'd still take a Cristiano Ronaldo or a Lionel Messi as well. I'm tempted. I'm going to take Di Maria, I think. That shadow chem style to put on one of the defenders there. So he's nice and high rated as well, which obviously works out quite well for us. Next up, Alexandro. Here's where I might go for Alexandro at left back, Zanetti at centre back, and get Otamendi off the field. The only problem with that is that it loses chemistry on Cancelo. My other options here are Koulibaly, really. That's it. So I'm going to take Sandro regardless. Like I say, we do lose a little bit of chemistry there. Yeah, we're down to 91 with Zanetti in there. Or 98, like that. I could definitely bring him on as a sub if it benefits the whole team. Next pick, guys. Not too many picks to go. Oh, Neymar. Oh, Griezmann. Griezmann, obviously, would be ideal for just linking everyone together. To the point where I could even put De Jong in centre midfield, Pirlo at right back. Sorry, at right mid, not right back. It's a shame to turn down Neymar, but Griezmann is just so much better for the whole squad. Like I say, we can now switch those two around, and De Jong gets full chem, Otamendi gets full chem, and Matip still gets full chem. So if we now put Kyle Walker in, I think we still get 100 chem, but with Kyle Walker in at centre back, that's much better for me, really. I think that's probably a much better outlook. And then to have, we could actually link Di Maria and Mbappe. Not that I want to. I think our attack is brilliant. Our midfield as well, the same. I think we've got a really strong squad here. The defence is looking much better as well. And the formation's not bad too. I am relying a little bit on 2 striker formations at the moment, but we're going to try our best, of course, here anyway. Next up is a bit of a dead set, so we'll take the Hunter. So I'm going to arrange chem styles real quick, guys, and then we'll get into that final pick. So I will be right back. All right, guys, so I'm going to try something today. We've got pace on everything. We've got 2 Hunters up front. We've got 4 Catalysts, 1 for Hazard and 3 in the midfield. And then we've got 4 Shadows across the back line. So let's take this last pick and hope that we get just like a Ronaldo or something. I guess our Silvers, never mind. So let's put this team back together. Get our chem styles in and changed, and see what we can do with this one, guys. I'm quietly confident that we've got a good squad here, especially with the subs that we've got as well. I'm very happy with those. I think having Mbappe specifically, but also Di Maria on the bench is real nice to have. And so that's where we're at. Yeah, Mbappe, Di Maria, Zaha, and Sandro as well, because I could easily bring Sandro on for Zanetti, for Matip, and then pop Zanetti in the centre of the park. We've got a really good midfield. We've got a brilliant attack, a brilliant back line. This draft really is just going to come down to skill. Am I good enough to beat my opponents or not? Because there's nothing wrong with my team at all. The chem styles are brilliant. Let's go and get our manager. And, What do we need here? A French manager would help just to get Griezmann up one, and an English manager for Kyle Walker. So we've got the English manager, and then that's it. There's nothing for Griezmann. So Kyle Walker up onto 8, which is again, or 7, which for a centre back is absolutely fine. That, guys, is the draft. If it's going to pop up here, there we go. So Alisson, Hazard, and Pirlo as our best players. It's only a 186, but let's see what we can do with this team. All right, guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-3-3 team. Ronaldo, Neymar, and Sterling up front, a frightening attacking line. Desailly, who was brilliant for us a couple of drafts ago when we won that. Zanetti, Lenglet, and Van Dijk. So some really good players in there. But we did really well in this draft. Antoine Griezmann here getting into the box, cuts that back to Gareth Bale, who slams that one home with a really nice finish. And this was quite an easy game. My opponent wasn't really at the races today. Maybe he was just having an off day. Maybe he was experiencing some of that lovely unresponsiveness that we're getting. But we scored a brilliant goal there with Griezmann. The drag back cuts inside and finesses it. And then on the stroke of half time, my opponent just makes a huge error. I don't know what he was doing. An easy finish for Griezmann there. And that sent us through 3-0. And at half time, he ends up just quitting, basically. So Tij M, he's gone. So you can see there, he didn't even have a shot. He had only 39% possession. That sent us into the second round, guys, where we come up against a 4-3-2-1. Hazard, Mertens, Sterling, informed De Bruyne and De Jong and Paul Pogba in there. So a really good team again. I did look at his back line and think, okay, Sacco and Vertonghen there. Sorry, Alderweireld. Not the best. And this game for me was one of those games. That's it. That's all I have for it, is one of those games. What I'm going to show you guys is a succession of great opportunities. Some of them not so great. Some of them just good. But some of them great and exceptional from players like Bale and Griezmann and Hazard and all these quality players that I had in my team. And I just couldn't get the ball past this David De Gea for the life of me. No matter how hard I tried, no matter what I did, like Gareth Bale from there, you expect that to go in the back of the net. I tried my best, and you'll see here at half time, guys, the match stats. I had 62% possession. He has 68% pass accuracy. He didn't even have a shot. And into the second half, it carried on, man. It carried on. Mbappe here getting in behind on as a sub. Another great save from De Gea. And as you would half expect, this guy on his first attempt shoots from an area that I've been shooting from the whole game with Ronaldo, pops it in the back of the net. And for the rest of the game, again, just tried his absolute best to just not concede. We get another chance there with Gareth Bale. That one flies wide. We get another couple of chances here. We get in here. This is kind of like one of those areas where it's not really a great chance, and that's more my bad. But getting in behind again, there was nice and easy. I just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. Arthur here plays it into Mbappe. Mbappe with a heel-to-heel flick finds Bale. Bale just hits it at the keeper. I tried to drive that to the near post. Keeper makes another save. 85th minute on the clock, we get in with Bale here again. He's got to be scoring that, man. De Gea managed to save that one with his knee. And that's how, sadly, that game ended. 12 saves for his David De Gea in a game that, this is the first time in FIFA 20, basically, that I've dominated a game so much and haven't won. I absolutely smashed my opponent. I just could not get the ball in the back of the net. And so that is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's go ahead and get into the packs. All right, guys, so a second round exit today. That is the first time in FIFA 20 that I have dominated to that degree and still lost the game. His De Gea, forget the ones that you saw. I'm going to put some, well, you would have seen them as well in the gameplay. The highlights it showed at the end did no justice for some of the saves that he made. I've never peppered a goal quite like that before. With this caliber of players as well. We got Bale, Griezmann and Hazard. And they just could not get the ball in the back of the net. I brought Mbappe on. De Gea made wonder saves. And of course, he scores with his first shot of the game with Ronaldo. Or his second shot, actually. I think De Bruyne had one shot or Hazard had one shot for him. Then he just played that backline game. He just started passing around the back and doing what he could to get the win. I don't blame him for it. I tried everything. I went high pressure, I went aggressive, I tried to push up. I tried my best to get back in the game. It just wasn't to be on this occasion. So last time we lost in the second round, we actually got a walkout out of one of the packs. We get, again, a jumbo gold pack and 2 gold packs. So we're likely to make profit again here as long as we sell at the right times. You know, even just getting the common players is typically good enough. We don't get a rare gold out of the first gold pack. Let's see if we get any coin unlocks or anything like that. So we get a squad fitness card, which isn't quite useful right now. But I'm sure will have some value to us later on in the year. This guy's worth only like 400 or 500. Palomino, maybe 700 for him. I don't know why him specifically a little bit more, but we'll drop him for 700 straight away and get some coins back. And then Leo Matos. Oh, very nice. He's worth over 3k for the Brazilian right back. So that will go a long, long way to helping us get our coins back. In fact, with the match coins, which will only be about 1,500, plus Leo Matos and everything else in that pack there, we're probably already up to a fair amount. We get a rare gold out of this pack as well. It's not going to be a board or a walkout, but is it going to be anything good? It is Cesc Fabregas, who himself isn't worth much, but Gael Clichy might be worth a bit as a Frenchman. Yeah, see, another fullback worth about 3k. So those two players alone are going to bring us back in about 6 to 7k, plus all the other things that we got going on in these packs and match coins. We're probably already up to about 10k at least. So as long as we can make about 5,000 coins from this jumbo gold pack, we're in profit this draft again. It is another rare gold. It's not a board or a walkout. It is going to be... Come on, be a good one of the 82s. It's going to be Belotti. It is an 82. He doesn't have too much value right now, I believe. Let's look at some of these common golds as well. So Belotti, do you know what? He's up at about 1,800 to 2k. So yeah, we're absolutely going to make good profit off of this draft. Adam Lallana coming in, he's worthless, like 400 or 500 coins. Perez is probably going to be worthless. I'd be very surprised if he's actually over 1,000 coins. But yeah, there's one at 800. He might be 600 just because he's Argentinian from the Argentinian league. I know a lot of them are worth something here and there. D'Ambrosio, I hope is worth a bit. No, see, he's a right back that's worth nothing, surprisingly. Javi Lopez, let's check him just because he's a right back. No, he's not worth anything as well. And Kennedy could be worth a bit again just because he's a Brazilian. So no, he's not really worth that much either. Those two won't be worth anything either. But there's obviously some good coins there. And there we've just got two more consumables that have really good value. Anchors right now are selling for about 2k on bin. And yeah, there you go, 2k on bid and about 2.5k to lazy buyers. So we'll drop that in there. And Hawks, I believe, are about 1,500 right now as well. So 850 on bid right there and 1,300. So I'll sell for 1,500 to a lazy buyer. So all in all there, guys, we've actually come out with some really, really good profit from the second round. And that, again, I just want to explain is part of why I don't mind losing in the early stages sometimes, because I do get a lot of comments about how some people can't get involved and play draft because they never make profit. But if you sell the right things at the right times, even losing in the second or third round is good enough to make you good profit. Like all those common golds that we put in our clubs today, they will be worth 1 to 2, maybe 3 or 4k at some stage, and it's about the right time of selling everything. But even with just what we've sold, if we just go back to the transfer list and have a look at some of those cards right at the back there, we've got ourselves 3.5k, 6.5k, almost 8k, 9k with him, 11, 12, 13, about 14k before tax, obviously, just out of those two. So with just the match coins and the other discards, that's already our 15k back. So we're actually going to be somewhere close to like 10 to 20,000 coins profit in today's draft, which is really, really good. That, guys, though, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.